Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and iOS 16 Beta 1 is now out to register developers, and we're going to go ahead and check out some of the main new features in iOS 16. Now, I just finished my live stream where I installed all this on my iPhones, my iPad, my Apple TV, and my Mac, so I have not had a chance to fully go through everything just quite yet, but we're going to go over some of the main features, so please excuse me if I do miss some small stuff, but I will be doing a follow-up or some multiple follow-ups as the beta process progresses and I find more stuff that has changed. So one of the main features in iOS is, of course, our lock screen customization. So we unlock it real quick. You can have multiple lock screens. You can also set your lock screen based on your focus mode. You have widgets here now, so you have some widgets to choose from right here. There's, of course, no third-party apps in here just quite yet because, of course, iOS 16 just came out to developers today, so apps have not been updated for iOS 16 yet, but we have stuff like battery status for connected devices or your phone. You can choose what device you want to show, so you can have it show your phone, your Apple Watch, your AirPods, stuff like that right here on the widgets. You can do stuff like weather for locations, your current location, all that kind of stuff. You can customize your clock font and color. You can completely customize the color if you want to anything you like. You can change the font up here. So there's a few different ones. There's 6 different ones right now, which is very nice. I think I'm going to leave it on that one. And then right here we have a little widget on the top there. I just have mine set to the date and no alarm, so it will show my next upcoming alarm. The new notifications down here on the bottom, as you can see here, it kind of does glitch. It's jumbled up there right now for whatever reason. I do not know why that happens, but it does glitch from time to time. Of course, we are on beta 1, so bugs are expected. As you can see there, I just turned the lock screen off and back on, and it works fine. Colors are kind of hard to see sometimes. I think that should change based on the background color so you can read the text, but it's not. One cool thing about this wallpaper right here, the Earth wallpaper, is when you swipe up to unlock, the wallpaper changes and moves, so it does integrate with the wallpaper you have on here. It's not really wallpapers anymore, it's like a whole new design, and how you set them is completely different. So if we go to add new wallpaper, you have a bunch of different categories here. You can make your own emoji wallpaper. You tap here and you can choose which emojis show on it, and you can add different emojis and that kind of stuff right there. So that's very cool. You have weather and astronomy, so you can set a weather background, and the weather, it automatically adds your weather widgets, and your weather background will change based on your current conditions and your location. You can do stuff with the Earth, the Moon, the solar system, different collections. So this is like the default new iOS wallpaper right there. Very, very nice. Have a bunch of different colors and stuff like that you can scroll through. It's kind of glitchy right now, as you can see here. The thing is overlapping the widget for some reason. I don't think that happens once you set it, but it was doing that on the preview. So very, very nice. A lot of the old wallpapers and stuff like that are gone, and you have stuff that you can fully customize to your liking with widgets and all that kind of stuff. Now, we did not hear any mention of an always on display at WWDC 22. A lot of rumors say it's going to be a feature coming to the iPhone 14. So if it does, I think it would work really well with the widgets they have on here. Like, these would stay always on the display. Maybe your notifications would pop up without waking the screen fully, and that kind of stuff. That would look really nice, I think. So maybe they're preparing for that. Let's hope. If we pop over here into settings and we go to sounds and haptics, new setting we have is keyboard feedback. So now, instead of just having sounds, you can also have haptics as well. Sorry, it's not wanting to focus on there. There we go. And then it describes down here the haptics with the ring switch. So you can play haptics in ring mode, play haptics in silent mode, or you can customize that as well. So very nice there. Glad to finally have some keyboard feedback. We do have iMessage. Let me see here. So my friend just installed the beta on his. So you can hold down and you can undo a send. You can reply, or you've always been able to reply, or you can edit a message. So you can edit a message right there and it will say edited, and it will add that part. Now if they're not on iOS 16 right now, they will not see the edited message, or if you delete a message, they will not see the edited message. I think they might update iMessage on older versions of iOS, maybe as iOS 16 comes out. So if you're still on 15, that would work, but I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, the search bar is changed to the bottom. So there is a search button down here where the page indicator usually is. You can disable that if you want, and you can still do your swipe down, but they did move that down there. So that's some of the new stuff here in iOS. Very, very nice update. Not too much changed, but just enough to where there's some new stuff to play around with, especially with those home screens. And I really enjoy the keyboard haptics. It just gives you that haptic feedback. If you're somebody that leaves your phone on silent, you don't get those sounds, but you can still feel the key presses and stuff like that. One of those things that when I went to Android phones, they always had, and it was like going back to iOS and your keyboard just, there was nothing there when you were typing. The Mail app did get a new update, but I'm using Spark, so I'll have to check that out a little bit later. But that is some of the new stuff. So as you can see, iMessage is working pretty well. Everything is running very smooth. I'm not having any issues with that, no lag or anything like that. So that is very nice. It says SOS at the top there because I don't have a SIM card in this phone. It's in my my iPhone SE right now, which has the same features as the 13 Pro Max. Here you can see an example of the weather background. It's sunny outside, so I'm kind of interested to see what these do at night. But you can see you can actually set that as your main screen background, your home screen background. It's kind of covered by the widget up there right now, but kind of interested to see what that does at night. So that's some of the new stuff in iOS 16. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.